Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to a new video. I know it's been such a long time. Took a big break and since it's already 2019, I figured I should do my 2018 favorites since that's something that I've been doing since I started this channel. So I wanted to do a yearly favorites, so I summed up 5 skincare products and 5 makeup products. So last year I did start doing these favorites monthly. Every now and then I would skip out on it, but basically in 2018 I did try and film monthly favorites as much as I could, just so I could show you guys further updates on certain products that I purchase, I try, and what I review. So not all products that I purchase and review and try out are products that I end up liking. It's always a hit and miss. But then with these monthly favorites, I do get to share what I enjoy, and they do end up being quite repetitive and quite boring. But then these are products that I genuinely really enjoy and like. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah. So the first product is by Heimish. It's the All Clean Balm Cleanser, and I think it's been just a little bit over a year since I first discovered this product, and I have taken a break from it, but then I ended up repurchasing this at least 4 times. And honestly, for me, when it comes to my skincare routine, which I will eventually do an update on, cleansing balms or cleansing oils has always been my personal preference. I haven't exactly tried too many brands, to be honest, but because I enjoyed this one so much, I just kept sticking to it, and I see good results from this, so I just continued on with this. And this is something that you guys tend to see quite often in my monthly favorites, but yes, this is my go-to makeup remover and my first step in my cleansing routine. So this is something that's really important for me in my skincare routine. So the next product is by COSRX, and this is the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. Ever since I've purchased this, oh, this sounds so repetitive. I think I say this in every monthly favorites, but when I do feature the COSRX, which I try to do every second month at least, I have just been sticking to this. And every now and then I do have another cleanser, but my general cleanser that I like to use on a daily, both day and night, is this COSRX cleanser. So the results from this product is great. I just love how gentle it is on the skin, yet it exfoliates, it cleanses well, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling tight or dry. It just works great for my skin, so I have nothing to complain about this product. It's just really good, and I would definitely recommend this to people who are looking for a cleansing product that's safe for all skin types. So this product is seriously something that I would recommend. So the next product is by Secret Key, and this is the Tea Tree Refresh Calming Toner. And when it comes to toners, I'm still kind of on the search of a toner that I could stick to or keep up with in my routine. I've tried at least two or maybe 3 toners last year, so I'm still kind of figuring out what toner would work best for my skincare routine. But this toner by Secret Key is actually quite decent. I love how quick and easy it is to absorb onto the skin, and as it sets, it's like a matte kind of finish. Like, there's no tackiness or anything. Your skin actually feels a little more softer, and it feels like there's just like this really smooth, even layer on your face. So this is one of the products that help maintain my skin, so I have been enjoying it, and I'm actually almost done with this. In the future, we'll see. I'll probably update you guys on whether or not I do change my toner for my skincare routine, but for now and for the past year, this has been my toner, so I wanted to include that. So the next product is by COSRX, and it's the oil-free Ultra-Moisturizing Lotion with Birch sap. And This is another product that I have recently repurchased. Like late last year, I ended up repurchasing this because at first, I mean, it's been over a year, a little over a year since I've tried this product, and I didn't really think that I would like this the first time I had it because I kind of stopped using it for a while. I actually enjoyed the moisture up pad from COSRX more than this, but then once that ran out, I had this left, so naturally I just decided to, you know, keep using this and basically finish it up. So that took me like a good year. Yeah, that was that. But while I started using this product, I didn't expect for me to actually really like this product. Like at first I wasn't too impressed by it, but then the longer I used it, the more my skin got used to it. And then when I did try out a different moisturizer just for a short period of time, my skin wasn't reacting to it too well. So I actually started breaking out from a different moisturizer that I tried in between my use of this, and whenever I would go back to this lotion, my skin would just go back to normal, and that just made me realize that this is actually a really good lotion for me. So I just stuck to it, and this actually lasts longer than the moisture up pad, so I decided to just use this. But I think for traveling purposes, I would rather purchase and use the moisture up pads, but for daily use, this is something that I don't mind using as well. This has been part of my skincare routine for a little over a year now, so yes, I've been sticking to this. The last skincare product is by the brand Dear Klairs, and this is the Soft Airy UV Essence Everyday Sun Protector. Just like my first impression review on this, my opinion on this hasn't changed. I still use it the same way I first did, and I still have the same view on this product. And as for the sun protection, I tested this out in 2 different hot countries, Philippines and Singapore, and then also back here. My face didn't get burned at all while I was traveling, so I just really enjoyed this product a lot, and I also use this every day even if I'm not wearing any makeup products. If you're someone who wants a good sunscreen that doesn't affect your makeup underneath, then this is also one of those products. So basically this sunscreen is safe and okay for basically any skin tone or any skin type. I personally really like this sunscreen, so I would recommend this as well. So that's the 5th and last skincare product for my 2018 favorites. Moving on to makeup. This is where it got really hard because compared to skincare, I do try my best to try out different makeup here and there. I'll start off with the base product. This is the COSRX Blemish Cover Cushion. This is one of those makeup products that have skincare benefits, so it's like a 2-in-1, and this is a great shade for my skin tone, so I couldn't help but fall in love with this cushion as well. The coverage is great, and this is something that I like to use on a daily. Because I do kind of set it quite heavily with powder, it does tend to oil up a little bit more quicker. That's just something I've experienced and noticed. With the way I use this and apply it, I just naturally oil up a lot more quicker, but then I still go with it because I just like how I can use this even if my skin is in a bad condition, and you know, I can cover or give my face like a full coverage, but it won't affect my skin. So this is just something that I enjoy, and I haven't really used it too much. It's still pretty new. This is one of those cushions that I'll probably keep repurchasing every now and then. So that's the first product. The next product is by Aritaum, and it's the Pore MASTERSEBUM Control Pact in the shade White. Now, for me, I tend to be quite picky with my setting powders, I'll be honest, but this is something that I've been eyeing for a long time, and then once I purchased it and tried it, I just fell in love with it. Other than the COSRX This powder just works great for every other base products that I use. It just sets it so nicely and it makes it last longer as well. And my face, at first it does look quite, you know, heavily mattified, but as it settles in throughout the day, it just blends naturally with your skin and makeup, and it just looks nice. And it just makes the appearance of your face look very smooth and flawless. I think with powders as well, it's not something that I like to switch up too often. So I've just been using this ever since I purchased it. I'll probably show you guys how it works. I'm just going to pat a little bit here, kind of blot my face. And can you see that? It just mattifies the face quickly, and even on top of makeup that's been on your face for a few hours, it doesn't cake it up. So I really like that, and I'm looking fresh once again. There you go. It works great. I should have shown you how this works earlier. Next is something that I had a little bit later in the year, and it's the Happy Skin Instant Glow Longwear Powder Blush in the shade Freedom. Now this isn't a Korean Kbeauty brand, but it's something I wanted to include because this shade is everything. I knew for sure that this would be great for the summertime here because it's just very long lasting. The shade's so pretty. Based on the shade, it just complements my skin tone a lot, so I really like that. This was featured in my last video, which was the Happy Skin one brand review, and ever since then I've just been obsessed with this shade or blush. And yeah, I wanted to include it for 2018 as my favorite. For sure, I had to include this. It's the Innisfree My Palette eyeshadows. I've featured this quite a few times on monthly favorites or in reviews or traveling packing videos because this is something I always carry with me, but I do love the eyeshadows and the formula of the matte shadow specifically. Very well pigmented, and they blend very nicely, and they actually last quite long as well. So I get a lot of use out of these shadows. I also use them for my complexion as well, like the neutral shades. I also have like this glow highlighting shadow. I've just featured this a lot, and this is like actually also my daily palette as well, so I had to include that for my 2018 favorites. The next product, it's from the brand I'm Mimi, or from MEMEBOX. It's the TikTok Tint Lip in the shade number 6 Smoky Amber. It's the Cashmere version, so it's like a velvet finish or consistency. This is how it looks like. It's like a felt tip brush where the product comes from the tube itself, and then when you apply it, it just looks like that. But basically, I've been looking for the perfect brown shade for me from a Kbeauty brand. I know you can buy a lot from Western brands, but I've been trying to look for one from a Kbeauty brand. And this is just very neutral, very muted MLBB color. It works great for my skin tone and my lips, so I've been enjoying this a lot. It's not exactly a very long-lasting lip product, but the texture of it, the finish, the color, it's beautiful. It kind of reminds me of the Pere Airy Velvet Lip Tint. It has that same formula and texture where it just fills in the cracks of your lips and just makes it look very even and smooth. That's basically it. We're finally done. We've come to the end, and this is my first video for 2019. I probably talked quite a lot, so forgive me for that, but you know, these are products that I just really enjoyed using. And yeah, these are products, all of these products are products that I would recommend, but then again, there are some products that aren't for everyone, so you know, it's just based on my experience and my outcome from these products. So these are products that worked well for me, but for other people it may not work well. So it's pretty much just up to you whether or not you would want to try out these products. and see for yourself if you do get the same or if you get different results compared to me. So that's a quick disclaimer. Yeah, jeez, I can't believe this is my first video for the year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's nothing too interesting, really. Regardless, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay tuned for that. Bye!